In the dusty halls of the National Museum of Iraq sits a 2,000-year-old mystery. A small clay pot. Inside it, copper, iron, and a curious chemical residue. Some say it's nothing more than an ancient storage jar. Others say it's something far more advanced. A battery. One that could rewrite everything we thought we knew about ancient science. Today, on Shadow Scroll, we dive deep into one of the strangest artifacts ever unearthed, the Baghdad Battery. Was it a scientific fluke? A misunderstood tool? Or proof of lost ancient technology? In 1938, an archaeologist named Wilhelm Koenig was digging near Baghdad when he came across a puzzling object. It was small, just over 5 inches tall. Made of yellowish clay. Inside was a copper cylinder. And inside that, a corroded iron rod. It looked too deliberate to be accidental. Even stranger, it had traces of an acidic substance, like vinegar or wine. Koenig believed this wasn't just pottery. It was a galvanic cell, a primitive battery. And if he was right, it predated modern electricity by over 1,800 years. Here's how the Baghdad Battery may have functioned. The iron rod acts as the negative electrode, the copper cylinder is the positive electrode, an acidic liquid, like vinegar or lemon juice, works as the electrolyte when combined. This setup creates a small electric current, just like a modern battery. The design is eerily similar to what we learn in high school chemistry. But here's the thing, this object dates back to Parthian times, sometime between 150 BCE and 250 CE. That's before the light bulb. Before Benjamin Franklin. Before even the concept of electricity existed in scientific terms. So how did ancient people build something so advanced? Dash, left magnifying glass emoji, scene 3, what was it for? If it was a battery, what was it used for? Historians have proposed several theories: electroplating, using electricity to coat jewelry or metal objects in gold or silver. Some ancient artifacts have extremely thin, precise layers of gold, too perfect for simple tools. Medical use, could it have been used for pain relief? Some early devices in the 1800s used mild electric shocks to treat ailments. Religious or ritualistic use, some temples were known to use mysterious effects, like shocks or strange lighting, to inspire awe. Could ancient priests have used the batteries to create divine experiences? Or was it simply a mistake in interpretation? Mainstream archaeologists have long doubted the battery theory. They argue, no wires, switches, or electrical systems were found nearby. The jars could have been used to store scrolls or sacred texts. The iron and copper may have had symbolic purposes, not technological ones. And yet, no one has convincingly explained why such a precise combination of materials exists. In 2005, the Mythbusters tested the design, and it did produce a small electric charge. Enough to shock. Enough to plate metal. Enough to prove that yes, the design actually works. Let's zoom out for a moment. If this was a battery, and if it was used in ancient times, it changes everything. It would mean that ancient people understood electric current at least 1,800 years before it was officially discovered. And if they had batteries, what else did they have? Light. Communication. Energy storage. Or was this a one-off accident of chemistry that just looks modern? Here's where the rabbit hole gets deeper. Some believe the Baghdad Battery isn't an isolated mystery. Instead, it's part of a larger pattern, the Antikythera mechanism, a 2,000-year-old analog computer from ancient Greece, Roman concrete that's stronger than anything we've built today, Egyptian blue, a pigment that absorbs infrared radiation, the Nazca lines, massive Earth drawings visible only from the sky. Are these all just coincidences? Or glimpses of a lost global knowledge network? Did ancient civilizations discover and then lose scientific knowledge? Or are we missing something? Intentionally? The Baghdad Battery remains one of history's most electrifying mysteries. Was it just a jar with metal? Or a spark of genius lost to time? A fluke? A forgery? Or proof of something far more advanced than we're willing to admit? History isn't just written in stone. Sometimes, it hums quietly, inside a clay jar, buried in the sands of time. Thanks for watching Shadow Scroll. Subscribe for more strange stories, lost technologies, and secrets history tried to forget.